In this video we will show you Playboy Playmates of the month 1975. Lynnda Kimball was born in Inglewood, California. Kimball lived in the California coastal community of Bolinas prior to moving to Los Angeles. Lynnda was working as a photo stylist at Playboy's West Coast studio when she was asked to pose for a centerfold. She accepted the offer and was the Playmate of the Month in the January 1975 issue of Playboy. Her centerfold was photographed by Mario Casilli. Kimball had previously appeared in the pictorial Heady Stuff in the July 1974 issue of Playboy and graced the cover of the August 1974 issue. Lynnda attended Los Angeles City College and took acting, fencing, dancing and speech lessons at the Lee Strasberg Theater Institute. Laura Misch Owens was born in Tulsa, Oklahoma. She's the second of three daughters of an engineer and a school teacher. At age 19, Owens moved to Louisiana and got a job working as a bunny at the Playboy Club in New Orleans. Laura was the Playmate of the Month in the February 1975 issue of Playboy. Her centerfold was photographed by Richard Fegley. Owens acted in a handful of movies in the mid to late 70s that were made on location in New Orleans. She played in the made-for-TV picture A Shadow in the Streets, Mandingo, Times, French Quarter and Mardi Gras Massacre. Moreover, she also appeared in a TV commercial for Miller Lite Beer. Laura eventually moved to Miami and worked as a reporter for the newspaper The Miami Herald. She then moved to Denver and worked for the Rocky Mountain News. In 1997, Owens wrote her first novel Carry Me Back under her married name of Laura Watt. Laura Misch Owens wrote fiction full-time for a while before becoming a regular contributing writer for the Denver Post. Ingeborg Sorensen was born in Drammen, Norway, is a Norwegian actress, model and beauty pageant titleholder who was crowned Miss Norway 1972 and finished in second place in the Miss World 1972 competition, which was won by Australian Belinda Green. Ingeborg was the Playmate of the Month in the March 1975 issue of Playboy. Ingeborg Sorensen had a brief acting career in the 70s. She not only appeared in small parts in the films Top of the Heap and Kramer vs. Kramer, but also had a guest role on an episode of the TV show Beretta. Victoria Cunningham was born in Memphis, Tennessee, is an American actress and model. Cunningham grew up in Beaumont, Texas and graduated from Forest Park High School. She worked as a bunny both at the Playboy Club in Los Angeles and on the Playboy DC-9 jet. Victoria was the Playmate of the Month in the April 1975 issue of Playboy. She subsequently graced the cover of the March 1976 issue of Playboy. Cunningham's sole foray into film acting was a secondary part as Cindy Holland in the thriller Play Nice. Outside of acting and modeling, Cunningham is also a skilled target shooter and an accomplished backgammon player. Bridgett Rollins was an American model. She was Playboy magazine's Playmate of the Month for the May 1975 issue. Her centerfold was photographed by Pompeo Poser. Azizi Johari was born in New York. After some years of wandering, due to her military father's career, the family settled in Seattle where she attended high school and college. While still in school, she and two friends formed a singing group called the Marvels and put out a single, Call Me Back. Later she moved to San Francisco and became a stewardess with United Airlines. She also joined the Black Arts West Theater Group and had parts in A Raisin in the Sun, Black Girl and Ladies in Waiting before gaining an unlisted part in the 1974 film MCQ. Around this time she began using the pseudonym Azizi Johari using the Kiswahili for Precious Jewel and asserted her African good looks on the 1973 poster Supernatural Dream. She then made her breakthrough when she was photographed as Playmate of the Month for June 1975. Her name and pictures now began to appear in gossip magazines aimed at African American representation such as Jet and Players. In the latter she featured several times on the cover between 1978 to 80. Lynn Thiel was born in Detroit, Michigan. Lynn was involved with dancing and singing while growing up and even sang in various school bands while attending high school. She's a graduate of the Lee Strasberg Theatrical Institute. Thiel worked as a cabaret singer in Germany and a horse groomer in California prior to becoming the Playmate of the Month in the July 1975 issue of Playboy under the name Lynn Schiller. Her centerfold was photographed by Larry Dale Gordon. Lynn made her film debut with a small part in the epic Big Wednesday. She had her sole lead role in the little scene indie drama Fire. Lillian Muller is a Norwegian model and an actress in motion pictures and television. As an 18-year-old she participated in Miss Norway and finished as the runner-up. She repeated this result in Miss International. A page 3 girl on January 30, 1974, Muller achieved her major breakthrough after being spotted by Susie Randall, who photographed her centerfold, along with Dwight Hooker, for Playboy. Muller appeared in the magazine as Playmate of the Month in August 1975, and was subsequently named Playmate of the Year in 1976. She appeared on the cover of Playboy 9 times between 1975 and 1999. In the 1990s, she became a published author of a self-help book and her autobiography. In 2010, she was awarded the title of PETA's Sexiest Vegetarian Over 50. Mesina Miller is an American model. She was Playboy magazine's Playmate of the Month for its September 1975 issue. Her centerfold was photographed by William Fig Mel Fig and Susie Randall. Mesina was working several different jobs, including modeling, real estate and bookkeeping at a family business. At the time of her pictorial, she went on to work for a Los Angeles radio station. She again posed for Playboy in the April 1984 pictorial Playmates Forever Part 2. Jill DeVries is an American model. She was Playboy magazine's Playmate of the Month for the October 1975 issue. Her centerfold was photographed by Dwight Hooker. DeVries was the first Playboy gatefold to be signed by the model. DeVries was studying to be a teacher at the time of her pictorial. She appeared briefly as a call girl in the 1983 comedy Risky Business. She was also the cover model for the Christina novels. Janet Paula Lupo was an American model and the Playboy Playmate of the Month for November 1975. Her centerfold was photographed by Pompeo Poser. Lupo posed for an April 1984 Playboy pictorial Playmates Forever Part 2. She was also a Playboy bunny at the resort in Great Gorge, New Jersey. In the wake of her Playmate stint, Lupo traveled and promoted Playboy in Canada, Japan, and the United States. In January 1977, Janet moved to Key Biscayne, Florida, where she worked as a flight attendant. By 1981, Lupo had a license to sell real estate. In 1986, she had a son with her longtime partner. A few years later, she obtained a cosmetology license. Nancie Li Brandi is an American model. She was Playboy magazine's Playmate of the Month for the December 1975 issue. Her centerfold was photographed by Richard Fegley. The centerfold of Miss June 1993, Alicia Oreskovich, was modeled after that of Li Brandi. When Brandi was discovered by Playboy, she was a blackjack dealer at Harrah's Lake Tahoe Casino. Afterwards, she moved to Los Angeles and continued modeling, as well as appearing in many television commercials. Playboy Playmates of the Month 1975. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe to the channel.